So what happens is you sometimes get overinvested for the value that you get, right? I mean, usually, let's say in telecommunications, the demand was always like that, and the technology was like that. So the technology could never keep up with the demand. And when you come up with a technology that actually makes that happen, you get a huge margin, 80%, 90% margin, right? And then it's easy to build those companies, invest in R&D and so on. But when there's overinvestment and the technology overshoots, then it becomes a commodity. So it's still very expensive to develop the technology, but the technology does not have that value. And so, the whole thing collapses. The market collapses and so on. So I think it's the good thing and the bad thing is, the good thing is VCs get very impatient these days and ask you to spend a lot of money very quickly without putting enough thought into it. And that's where the entrepreneur has to balance it and make sure that he says, no, I'm not ready for it, right? But the good thing is, because there's so much money that you could take a little bit longer to build your profitable business. And also you could make a few more mistakes, right? And so it doesn't matter whether there's a lot of money, no money, or whatever. Entrepreneurship is always hard. You always have to navigate through that. If it's very hard for everybody to get money, when you get money, it's a piece of cake, right? Because there's not that much competition. Right. But when there's a lot of competition, there is a lot of competition. And so you have to somehow navigate yourself through that, and really find the true value, the killer app, the place where you can find real value for the customers. And the people who really focus on, ultimately businesses don't get built unless somebody pays you X and you give them a benefit of 2X or 3X or something, right? And if that isn't clear, it's hard to build a business.